Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Let's Play. Ein neues Altes, um genau zu sein. Ich habe damals schon mal Noire, wie es manche von euch bereits schon kennen, aufgenommen gehabt und jedoch nicht weitergezockt. Wir fangen nochmal von vorne an und dann wünsche ich euch viel Spaß. Tutorial brauche ich nicht. So. Der Fahrersitz.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Did they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
The canary says he'll sing.
Ja, also unseren ersten Fall haben wir schon mal. Und es geht ja diesmal um den Fahrersitz. Noire spielt ja um die 1900er Jahre. Ich weiß nicht genau, wann genau.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they?
Wir fangen jetzt hier im Verkehrsdezernat an.
What do you want me to say?
Anscheinend habe ich
I didn't
das
ask for any
falsche
favors.
Szenario ausgewählt, aber naja, dann fangen wir halt dort an. Dann arbeiten wir uns halt von dort aus hoch.
I used to be indecisive. Now I'm not so sure.
Und da würde ich mal sagen, ich fahre garantiert nicht selbst. Okay,
You know this place?
Geh mir aus dem
Sure.
Weg.
Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct. So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping.
Sehr
Went
interessant.
to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you. I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people. Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service. Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots. Sounds like you had it rough. I did my job. No one is saying you didn't. I did 6 years as a patrolman. That's the third time you've told me.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, jetzt gehen wir lieber mal zur Verwundung, anstatt dass wir da die ganze Zeit Lebensgeschichte aufgetischt bekommen.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
Entschuldige, die ganzen Spanner. Geil.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stiff.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Ja, diese Ungeduldigen immer. Als ob er arbeiten möchte.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out. Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Echt? Geil. Da kommt einer.
I'm
Servus.
Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the coroner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking,
It's
but don't
Adrian
make
Black?
him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Das werden wir sehen.
Nice day for it.
How long you gonna keep
Servus,
me here,
Alter.
sir?
Alles klar, ich wollte zwar eigentlich nicht dahin, aber naja. Und schau mal im Kofferraum nach.
How's the world looking?
Always the same two of you fights.
Nope.
How about you?
Was ist das?
Sample waiting at the lab. Practical joker seeds on contaminated soil.
Redendes Schwein. Okay.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up
Könnt ihr mir bereits was sagen?
yesterday?
Lassen wir einfach mal den Kofferraum offen. Ih, ist ja widerlich.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Ja. Geil. So,
Ja.
du jetzt.
Detective Phelps, what have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
Würde ich nochmal da reinschauen? Schaut genauso übel aus. Das ist echt nicht lecker.
How's life treating
After this, I got two
Eine
more
Brille.
guys, one park and one up in the Hollywood Hills.
Stencil.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Schaut schon sehr gut aus. Ja, was haben wir da? Die Brieftasche, ey. Führerschein? Erst mal drauf tippen. Ja.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
Gott, die schaut so finster. Fuck.
Happier times, I guess.
Naja. Sind halt die 19er. Aber wenn der 32 ist, dann friss ich einen Besen. Hat sich nicht gut gehalten. Okay. Was haben wir da hinten? Rohrstock. Irgendein Rohr. Blut. Insta-Heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Das Blut verschmiert. Die Tatwaffe oder etwas anderes? Nervt mich nicht. So, jetzt bist du dran, Mann.
Sir, I'm Detective
Wie heißt
Phelps.
der jetzt gehüpft?
Name's Nate Wilkie.
Okay.
You found the vehicle?
Sure.
Nö.
Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car.
Echt?
Figured I'd better take a look.
Kein Scheiß.
And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mhm. Warum bist du da?
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take
Okay.
a shortcut.
Das glaube ich an. Das kaufe ich ihm ab.
Did you see anybody else
Dem
in the yard?
Outfit.
Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Okay.
Do you know
Adrian
Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Schrei mich nicht an. Keine Anzeichen, dass er lügt. So muss es
You
wahr
ever seen
sein.
the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Inhalt des Geldbeutels.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
Ich hab doch bloß gefragt. Aber er tut schon so.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Ja, also wolltest du doch irgendwas nachschauen, ob da Geld drin ist.
We found a
Lutscher.
steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Jo.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Jo.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. You're done here.
Also darf ich jetzt fahren? Jo. Dann fahre ich jetzt.
You drive. I need to go over the case
Fahren wir
notes.
zum Wohnsitz.
Do we know where we're going?
No, schon. Hast du gerade selbst noch gesagt? Also. Du bist so schlau. Wenn wir bloß einen Ort im Notizbuch haben, dann wird wahrscheinlich auch bloß der eine Ort angefangen werden. Okay.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Alles klar.
Just a minute.
Hallo. Ich bin's.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Okay. Und
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My
Alles klar.
poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does.
das hä?
We've just had a new
Bluse
water
sieht
heater
so
installed.
scheiße aus.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Jo.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on. Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Geil. Hallo. Nicht in den Rosenstrauch. Ah, Schere. Also irgendwo hier. Da. Da ist er.
No
Installiert.
use leaving the thing half finished.
Na, geil. Jetzt bin ich zum Reparateur. Das nenne ich mal Polizeieinsatz. Eins fehlt. Schrocken.
So the pipe
Schocksperre
missing
Not.
from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Na, weißt du, dass er tot ist? Ja, willst du das wissen? Es kann natürlich sein, aber es muss doch nicht. Den Wasserboiler haben wir schon mal. Dann schauen wir doch jetzt mal im Haus wieder rum. Da ist die Tür. Geh mal da rein, da. Was ist das? Hallo. Die Installation war aber dabei. Klempnerarbeiten waren auch dabei.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Okay. Okay. Streichhölzer.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Ja, mit irgendwer.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Darf ich mal ins Zimmer? Was ist denn das? Ticket? Los Angeles nach Seattle. 3. Dezember 1946.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Okay. Ein Bild. Erstmal das da. Erstmal das Etui. Das denke ich
This
ist
must be
wichtig.
Adrian's. Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
Ja. Nehmen wir mal das Bild. Ah, lol. Okay. Na schnell wieder, mein Schatz. Nicole.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Glaube ich auch. Da liegt wieder so eine Streichholzpackung. Was haben wir hier für ein Zimmer? Wieder ein Bett. Da ist jetzt die Frau, getrennte Zimmer.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Ist hinten was tun? Kann man das schauen? Nee. Okay. Aber ist bloß ein Glücksgriff. Ist hier ein Telefon? Ah.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Detective.
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Okay. Da liegt eine Zeitung. Die Zeitung muss man nämlich in diesem Spiel finden. Das ist so wie ein Easter Egg. In Arztfontaine.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Oha. Okay, da liegt diese Streichholzpackung. Jetzt würde ich sagen, jetzt unterhalten wir uns mal mit der Dame.
I'm all right now.
Ja, darf ich mich Hallo setzen? Alter. Jung.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Alibi for Mrs. Black.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is er Zeugen?
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Aufenthaltsort?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
Oh.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Naja. Muss ja nicht heißen, dass da jetzt
Your
gerade was
husband
passiert.
frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. It looked terrible.
Es sah echt schrecklich aus.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Auf keinen Fall.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're are incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Du willst das bloß nicht wahrhaben, Alte. Na komm her. Ich will da runter.
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that
So ein
he's safe.
Schwein.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Ja,
Please do,
das
Detective.
war nicht schlecht, ne? Gut, dann würde ich sagen, ich denke, das nächste wird jetzt die Bar sein, wo wir anpeilen, weil was anderes, denke ich, haben wir nicht. Ja, Alter, fahr mal du.
You know the way. You can
Ja.
drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Nein. Nein, du bist nicht Beifahrer, du fährst.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Tobacco experts know the people of both.
Caravana Spa. 11:25 Uhr am Morgen.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Alles klar.
I can't decide between the tuna fish and the chicken.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Where's that goddamn waitress?
Mal schauen, was der sagt.
Sandwich. Frank Morgan?
Ah,
Who's asking?
who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Alter. Den interessiert's anscheinend überhaupt nicht.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you
Ach,
actually
komm.
believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Allein, dass wir die Quittung hatten.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Ich würde die Quittung mal nehmen, da wo ja, morgens Namen drauf stand, ne?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Alles klar.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
I think he took off for Seattle.
Das denkt er. Die Augen gehen schon so. Das glaube ich dem nicht.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place. He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Ja, du
Cuff
Schleimer.
him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Call these grits?
Ne, den verhaften wir schon. Der wird verhaftet. Verarschen kann mich jemand anders.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Wo ist denn das Auto? Ach, das ist das Auto. Das ist so komisch ausgeschaut am
You
Licht.
can drive. Where are we going?
So. Jetzt können wir wieder Barschen werden.
Car 11K, come in. KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Oh, also was doch Schweineblut. Okay.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Da.
Apartment 2.
Okay. Gehen wir mal zu Apartment 2, ne? Ja, da. 1, 2. Wo ist mein Partner? Ja, der macht sich keine Mühe.
Help you, gentlemen? LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Der ist immer noch keine 32.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Kannst du rennen?
It's over, Adrian.
Oh. Okay.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
No.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Ich würde sagen, den Fall haben wir abgeschlossen. Okay, den Hinweis haben wir vergessen, aber naja. Für den Sachschaden kann ich aber nichts. Okay, und da würde ich sagen, wir sehen uns bei der nächsten Folge wieder. Bis dahin, ciao.